Welcome back to Breakfast Central. Now, in Zimbabwe, one of the late prime ministers and founding president of the Movement for Democratic Change, Morgan Tsvangirai, and his former advisors, Maxwell Shumba, says he will contest the 2023 presidential elections using public welfare as his major selling point. The United States-based politician Maxwell Shumba, who served as Tsvangirai's chief strategist, now leads a political outfit known as Zimbabwe's People First, Zim First.
The Zimbabwe 2023 harmonized elections are promising to be one of the most contested and heated elections in the history of Zimbabwe. ZANU-PF has endorsed President Emmerson Mnangagwa as the party presidential candidate. His nemesis, Citizens Coalition for Change (CCC) leader Nelson Chamisa, is likely to be one who will stand for the CCC.
Among Shumba's main arguments is that Zimbabwe needs a party that brings together the diaspora community and those at home as key stakeholders in charting the future of the country. Now, joining us from the United States is Dr. Maxwell Shumba, president of Zim First political party. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Shumba.
Yes, thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
All right, share with us what has been the driving force behind your decision to contest in 2023.
Yeah, I think the decision has been Zimbabwe needs someone who's untainted, who's clean, and someone who has the heart for the people, and someone who really understands that those in the diaspora has the know-how, the technological know-how, and there should be stakeholders too, because the political parties at home, all of them view diasporans as cash cows. Diasporans should support the campaigns at home, but no further than that. So with Zim First, bringing the diasporans with their expertise, and then combining them, complementing those expertise with the knowledge of those who have stayed at home is the solution. But critically, it's time for Zimbabwe to have fresh ideas and fresh blood, which we call fresh legs.
Okay, it's interesting that you say, it's time for Zimbabwe to experience fresh blood, or in your words, fresh hands. How would you say you're able to reach out to the people in Zimbabwe? You're based in the United States. Do you have structures set up there? And do you think that being away from Zimbabwe might pose a threat, or do you think that it might in any way affect your chances?
No, not really. This is the era for technology. I'm talking to you right now. It's 3 a.m. here in the USA, but I'm able to reach thousands of people. I don't know what your audience is, but it's all in Africa. We are able to communicate, and my presence really is not what's needed for Zim First to grow. It's the message, the vision. Our vision, is it able to reach the people? Are the people able to know what I represent? Yes, the answer is yes. It's happening. We have structures on the ground. We've been working on this. When we launched our 2023 campaign in 2019, we launched what we call a silent revolution, or Chimukutira in Shona, Umchecha Pants in Ndebele, which essentially is an ability to build quietly because of the nature of the politics in Zimbabwe, the nature of the ruling party politics, which is toxic, violent. So we've been able to reach as many people as we want and build a solid foundation of leadership. And that's what we wanted. If you look at our roadmap, if I share with you our roadmap shows that we're exactly where we wanted to be this time. We're on track.
Okay, well, quickly also share with us what the response has been from Zimbabweans. I'm sure that, a lot of them, likely eager for the birth of a new Zimbabwe. They want to see, seemingly out with the old, level of, politics and governance, and they want to see, fresh ideas. So, has there been any excitement in response to your calls?
Yeah, I want to be honest. We had to do a give and take. The fact that we didn't want to go public meant that not everyone would know about our presence at the same time. But also the advantage is that we're able to build without infiltrations. Of course, they would come, we would catch them because we had more time. But for those who are getting word of the existence of Zim First, there's a lot of excitement because for the first time, especially for diasporans, they have a stake at the table because we do not just relegate diasporans to the provincial leadership and then start raising money for our movement. We have people in the diasporas in national leadership. So that's exciting people. And the other thing is, when we bring people on board and say, well, if you're an expert in this field, if you're an expert in health, please help us lead the vision to provide healthcare for all, Zimbabwe, a modernized, technology-driven healthcare. And these people are getting excited. And for those who have not heard about us, please do not despair because we are coming. We will be coming out slowly but surely. This effort, like me on this call, if there are people in South Africa who are listening to me, please know Zim First is here. Zim First has come. Zim First has got fresh ideas. Zim First is led by educated people, and I know that there are so many people in South Africa who are facing challenging times, who would want to go home, and my message is Zim First is here to take you home.
All right. Dr. Maxwell Shumba, we would definitely love to have more conversations with you. And, people of Zimbabwe also would like to hear more of what your plans are and, see where it goes. But thank you very much for your time this morning. I know we had to pull you up at 3 a.m. Over there in the United States, but we'd like to speak with you again. Have a great morning and a great day ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you having me.